responds to the no bag comments in Mind the Game podcast and shuts up haters. He said, I see it all the time. I'll be on social media and it'd be like, LeBron has no bag. LeBron has no bag. I'm sitting here with 50 billion points.
That's it. That's all you got to say. But what else you gonna say about that? I mean,
all these people that got bags, let me ask you a question. Of all the people that got bags, how many of them gonna have more points than LeBron?
Nobody.
So I'm talking about whoever got the bag, whoever we think has a bag. Kyrie, James Harden, Steph Curry, who else we think got bags? Who gonna have that many points?
Nobody. Hey, listen, I don't think Michael Jordan had a bag like that. When you talking about handles, he was just efficient. When it came to getting
he wasn't handling that thing like Kyrie and Steph Curry.
No, but he was efficient getting to his spots, and when he raised up to shoot, it wasn't nothing you could do. You just had to hope he missed.
Yep.
But let me ask you. But this is the thing that I am a Jordan fan, right? So I respect the greatness of LeBron and the greatness of Kobe, right? Like, why is it in basketball we got to tear down one to love the other?
That's what debate television has done, JL. When you pick one, you I gotta accentuate my guy while all the while addressing the flaws of your guy. And in addressing the flaws, it looks like I'm hating, but I'm just pointing out weaknesses in his game while accentuating the highs of my guy's game.
Right.
Yeah. But Ocho, is it happening that way in football from a quarterback perspective?
Yeah. Yes. All
because like Brady, Mahomes, we had Peyton Manning. Yeah. You do that with one's debate because you got to pick a side. The days of like straddling the fence, you used to be, well, I like them both. Now you can't. You can't be on TV. You can't be on radio. You can't be on podcasts because people go to, well, hell, I could have said that.
Right.
Some very good opinions was said in that one. Y'all see LeBron basically said, look, people, I hear the no bag comments all the time. And that's what I always say when people, the knock on LeBron is always no bag. Well, it's like, well, shit, he must have enough if he's, racking up these amount of points. So, I mean, I think that was a good response to LeBron. You don't have to say too much when you're putting up that amount of points. So I can agree with LeBron on that point. I mean, nothing really to say. It's always going to be opinionated, whether he had a bag or not. But I think Joe Johnson said something interesting, saying Michael Jordan didn't really have a bag, and which he doesn't compared to these other guys. I mean, he had the crossover, but the game wasn't as advanced as it is now. And Jordan was so physically gifted with his athleticism that he literally can get by you. And that intimidation factor. When you're going against guys that's scared of you, you can get by them. You don't have to do much. It's like I remember somebody told me something so crazy. They told me Russell Westbrook don't have handles. And I was done talking to him. I had to post up a whole clip and show them, like, dude, that man definitely has handles. He don't have to use it half the time because he's in his prime. Russ was so even now, but even in his prime for sure, Russ was so quick and so explosive. He can get right by you so fast. He didn't really need to. You don't need to make your job harder when you can get to your spots. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good take, but there was some good opinions on there. I think he also said that when you like one guy, you don't have to like him. See, like me personally, I'm from Chicago, but I'm a Kobe guy. But I respect LBJ to the max. I've come to respect him more and more over the years. But I respect what all three has did. And if anybody tells me LeBron is better than Kobe, I have absolutely no argument. If somebody says Kobe is better than LeBron, I have no argument either, as long as it's so realistic and not just hate and just bias, you know what I'm saying? If somebody say Jordan, what you're going to hear that a lot, especially being out here and in general. You're going to hear Jordan is the GOAT. I think you got other guys, Kareem, et cetera, et cetera. I think at the end of the day, it's all opinionated. And we're going to favor who we watched the most. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good at least to have the conversation. But I think pretty much when you look at this and you look at these different views, I think that pretty much was a good conversation. A few things you could take from that you can discuss about. But yeah, so I think that I think that he addressed it the right way. Just basically, look, I put up 50 billion. Well, he said 50 billion, which was sarcastic, obviously, but y'all know LeBron got 50,000 points in his career. So with no bag, to be able to do that and still going crazy, putting up these numbers at age 40, finna be 41, it's just absolutely insane. But, that's that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and make sure you like, share, subscribe if you're new, and we are out.